can a regular person drive a real F1 car? And it's okay, so this dude has a YouTube channel called Seen Through the Glass. His name is Sam. And he talks about this program where he drives a Renault, and there are a lot of experiences that you can pay for to buy or to race an open cockpit car. Open cockpit. Shut up. You shut up. You fucking dork. I know what you. Open cockpit. Shut up. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd. So you could pay a lot. There's a lot of experiences you could pay for. You drive an open, one-seater car, and they're all kind of, they're neutered. They don't have a ton of balls in the actual build because it's not safe. So there is this program that he went through where you can drive the closest thing to a Formula One car. He gives you the exact numbers, but for example, it's like the max revs on an F1 car is like, I think 18,000 RPM, and this car does 15. And it's close enough. And you should watch it. I don't want to spoil it because it is such an amazing thing to observe from a regular person's point of view. If you or I were to drive this fucking car. The main thing I want to bring up is he addresses brake pressure and how to actually get the car to slow down. It's like stepping on a brick wall. It is, and that's from a stationary position. He's like extending his body into the pedal, and he still can't get max pressure. Now, mind you got to do that while you're driving. So, when you see like a Formula One car moving through turns and stuff, and if it just looks like a car doing whatever, you're like, yeah, it's fast. You also got to remember that the driver is getting he's getting his throat slammed. You got to have that good neck to be an F1 driver. Good neck. Because as you'll see in that video, this dude Sam is saying that, first of all, the G-force is going to upset your stomach. You're going to, in the program, they don't let anyone do more than 3 laps because their body can't handle it. It makes you want to vomit, and it makes you you physically just can't withstand that kind of force. So that's after 3 laps. So, regular F1 drivers do anywhere from 65 to 71 or 72 laps or whatever. They're doing that shit for an hour, bro. They're like flying a jet plane for an hour. So there's a lot of different things that play there. One, it's like he said his stomach is just like completely, it's just gone. And as you're experiencing the G-force from the cars, you're going from like 4 Gs to like 0 to like 2, and remember when you get on the throttle, it's your head is exposed to the wind. So that shit is going to throw your head back a little bit. And even when you listen on the fucking radio communications make me laugh because you can just hear how hard their fucking face is getting pressed inside that helmet. Like they're going like, and they're like, I can't. I'm trying to slow the car down and I can't slow it down. That's my Pierre Gasly impression. Wow. No, I lost it, but they're trying to complain about the car, but they got fucking, it's like standing in front of a blow dryer in front of their fucking mouth. I can't get the car to slow down. It's moving too fast. That's just nobody. Get these fucking cars out the way. They can't fucking talk because the sheer force that they are dealing with is so fucking intense. And he talks about how when he goes to brake, he's going down a straight line. He's going down a straight, and then now he has to go into a turn. And he talks about, you're on the brakes, and that brake pressure, that brake pedal seems even harder to press because now you're being thrown into the seat, and now you're trying to fight that force while extending your foot and getting that car to slow the fuck down. And now as you're slowing down, the force is removing, so now your fucking head is going to get thrown forward. And now you got to combat that force with your neck, keep your eye on the target, and now you got to get the fucking car turned. You know, and it's and like the neck is getting worked on. Now, this little car we're going to be driving for the Cup, it's not going to be anywhere near this, but there is a degree of like, you know, now you got the helmet on and you are combating force in the car. So it's going to put stress on my neck. And you guys know I have had a pinched nerve and I've been dealing with it. Today, did some work and I feel fucking fantastic. So I'm super hyped. But on Wednesday, today's Monday, so on Wednesday, I'm gonna go out and do some shit. We're gonna roll around some shifter carts, me and the boy Jagger Jones. And karting takes it out of you. Karting it is kind of more in the spirit of a one-seater car because you are gonna feel that force like on your head, and there's nothing, you know. It's like you're with the car. Like, you know, I'm not sitting in a cockpit with the wind sort of like going over my head and all that, and some of my body is at least insulated. It's like, nah, like the cart's going to be completely open and I'm going to feel everything, you know, on the road and what have you. So I'm curious to see how I hold up. To be honest, I probably won't even really push the cart like that. You know, I'll try, but yeah, I'm not trying to re-injure myself. So there is a bit of a rehab process here, at least for me, which will be interesting in through this whole thing leading up to this race, because we'll see how really my body holds up, because I'm gonna have to put it through some work to, you know, even because you got to understand, up until 4 months ago, I mean, the motion of just like looking over my shoulder, that was painful. And even if you've watched me on stream, you've seen it, like it'll like my left side like will tense up, and I've had to tap on some streams because, you know, my shoulder is just, you know, and that trap area is just kicking my ass. Thankfully, we've got it worked out. So that part of it is a lot better. If you're watching the video and you're wondering why I'm fidgeting so much, I have to piss so bad. But I can't pee because I got to give you this hour. Y'all deserve at least this full hour, and I got like a goofy ass call or some shit after this. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna live stream that cart thing.